I know those men make upwards of 200 and something plus $1,000 a year, okay? Not every man will make that amount of money. And if there is men that make that kind of money, it's very limited, okay? The girl that got mad with the $30 for lunch, my man sent me money that same day. And I ate that for lunch and I ate it for dinner.
Unattractive women are less risky.
Forget that men are here to work and to take care of us. So we're playing the man role, and I don't think that's the right thing to do right now.
Hey. No, who's this?
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
If by the time you decide to go looking in a phone, now it's all behind a lock screen or a hidden app, you probably already have a really good idea that your person is cheating on you. Yeah. If you went to go searching in that phone, you probably already, it could be something else that led you to the phone. I have never just been sitting on the couch. Things are really great in the relationship. I feel like I can trust this person. I can tell that they trust me. Things are popping. And he get up and go to the bathroom, his phone's there, and I'm like, I've never thought to do that unless there was something going on beforehand. Yeah. That's like, I can't wait till he go to this damn bathroom so I can get in his phone. That's the only time when I already suspected that he was cheating. And so going and checking messages and reading messages, it's just like anything that God has for me, whether that's tangibles or intangibles, it's going to come to me.
Yeah, man. I mean, I look at it like that as a guy as well, but not even checking. Like, I couldn't even bring myself to be looking through a woman's phone. I tell you this, if I have to look through your phone, we shouldn't be together. So you know what I'll do right away? See, she didn't talk about that part. I'm looking through a woman's phone. I'm like, okay, babe. So actually, I won't say nothing. I just stop talking to her and never call her again. That's the way you got to do. When you feel a woman's doing something sneaky, cut it off. Stop talking to her. You get to a certain point in your maturity level where you see it the way I see it. If you don't, get there.
I'm texting my friends. We talking about him in a group chat and like that. Mind y'all, I don't delete nothing out my phone. So he went through my phone. More of a story. We had a great night. I went to sleep. He left and was like, babe, I'm about to go get us a dessert. So he went through my phone. Of course, see me entertaining people. See me talking about him in the group chat, me talking about his mama, poor little granny.
Granny caught some straight.
No way y'all raised this. Granny, you getting into it. I'm getting thrown on the ground out my sleep. That he didn't even wake me up with no words, no nudge or nothing. I'm getting thrown on the ground out my sleep. He was like, you da. I see my phone. I'm just like oh, I'm scared. When I tell y'all that was the worst night of my life, like I can't even fathom what happened all the way, but I ended up in the hospital that night, like black eye, dislocated jaw, concussion. Oh my God. He had a 30-pound weight. When I tell y'all, I'm going to just tell y'all straight details. Like, I really don't care. He had a 30-pound weight. He threw that at my head. That caused the concussion.
Now, you see, this is why you break it right away. Because you don't want to bring yourself to this level. Of course, I wouldn't do this anyway. But still, why would you put yourself in that position to bring yourself to that point? Right? You look before you even look through the phone. Well, I mean, of course, you look at it. Like, it's been times I've looked through women's phones and I just needed to use the phone. It was wild. I needed to use the phone and then I'm using it. And then I just end up looking through it. I didn't get in the phone to look at that. I just seen it. And then I said, wow, I'm happy I looked. But still, you can't get to this point. You can't. Because once you get to this point, who knows? You end up becoming emotional and be like, man, why am I getting like this? And it's too late. Now he hit her in the head with a 30-pound weight, I think you said it was. Like, come on, man. Come on, really. What are you doing? Now, the way she's saying it, it sounds like she didn't press charges. What are most women gonna do? a 30-pound weight or 15-pound weight. I forgot what it was. What it is she said. She's pressing charges. Now you're in cuffs and you got a case that you don't want to deal with. And it's all your fault.
Let's get into it. I honestly feel bad for the men of this generation. The younger guys, like in their early 20s, in their early 30s or whatever.
Me too.
Say they don't have a very prominent career, such as like in finance, because I used to work in finance. So I know how much finance men really make in investment finance. That's what I'm talking about, okay? That's where we used to work. I know those men make upwards of 200 and something plus $1,000 a year, okay? Not every man will make that amount of money. And if there is men that make that kind of money, it's very limited, okay? So I think it's so crazy that this young women, this young ladies of this generation is expected for a man to make $300,000 plus in a major city. You get what I'm saying? To take care of a family and all that. Not every man is going to make that amount of money. A man nowadays barely making $45,000, especially if he's black. I really think women are asking for a little bit too much for men. And y'all gonna be mad, but I really don't care because y'all need to hear the truth. Sometimes I honestly don't blame our men for going out and dating other races of women because let me tell you something. I grew up around those different women who came from very rich families, extremely wealthy. I'm talking filthy rich, probably richer than what you probably think. My parents had me surrounded by those kids, had me surrounded by those. Y'all don't even get it. Y'all think finding a man that rich, that has a legit career, legit, in STEM or something like that where he's making over 150 grand, okay? Y'all really think that's an easily accessible man? No, they're not. If you didn't grow up doing horseback riding classes, if you didn't grow up doing cooking classes, my mother had me in cooking classes with all the little white kids, all of them growing up. Because their parents taught them that. Y'all are missing that when you are born to be, honestly, a housewife and to live that lifestyle, you have to grow up seeing those things. It's just not going to come to you without you seeing those things. Now, granted, there are some women that just, luck up on a really high value, rich man. And, that's just not his money and things like that. It's a bunch of other components that go into it. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is I honestly feel so bad for these guys, especially our men. Other men, I have friends of all races. Other men, they can make them a smooth 50K, 55,000, and their white wife will be so happy because...
You heard what she said? Other men can make a smooth 50K and their wife will be so happy. And you already can see it. Because you know what you notice? You don't see as many as of their women saying it. You see them saying it, but not as many. When it comes to our community, it's in abundance.
Because she's like, well, I'm working too. And, she takes so much pride into her man. And I feel like with black men sometimes, with this generation of girls, like the girl that got mad with the $30 for lunch, my man sent me money that same day. That same amount. And I went to Kava and I ate that for lunch and I ate it for dinner because I don't eat that much no way. Okay? Woo. It's just like y'all are expecting men to make more than what they actually will make.
Her man gave it a 30. She ate it for lunch and dinner. And he's probably well over 100,000. There's a reason why. Because she accepts those things.
In the black community, if we're going to be real, if he's not in the top profession, he ain't making a lot of money. People just need to find somebody that they love and forget what people tell you and just find who you love and be happy with that person. Stop trying to be like somebody else. Stop trying to live the life that you see on social media because sometimes that ain't even realistic. Okay? I think y'all just need to give the person that's in your lane a shot because sometimes people try to go outside their lane and I'm going to be real with you. That ain't going to work. You need to stay within your lane and stay within the men that you can date. But I don't know. I just thought about that and I'll never treat my boyfriend like that. I just,
You know what she said? Stay in your lane. Most women are living outside of the lane. That's the biggest issue today. And I seen, what's his name? Scarface Mark and those guys said. Those women are accepting that. That's why they're progressing. That's why they have more. That's why they have 2 or 3 or 4 houses they invested in. That's why they have a retirement plan.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Because their women are agreeing with them. They're agreeable. As she is with her husband. She's accepting those $30 to $100 lunch and dinner. It's a difference.
There are a lot of really attractive men who choose to date objectively unattractive women, and it's because unattractive women, and yes, I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but you know what I'm talking about. Unattractive women are less risky. Even if this man had a beautiful woman who was not who was super loyal and faithful and was like, here's my phone code. Some men cannot handle it when a beautiful woman gets attention from other men. It makes them feel very insecure. It makes them worried that she's going to leave them. It's delusional. And so dating a woman who is less attractive is just more risk averse, and it feels more safe, and it makes these men feel like they have a leg up too, because a lot of them think, oh, well, this woman's never going to find better than me. I know that's kind of messed up to say, but that is the mentality, and I know that because I coach a lot of guys. Anyways, if you were wondering, now you know. Bye.
No, that's not the reason. That's not the main reason. I'll tell you what it is. And it's not most guys, but it's smart guys. The smart guys out there know. Get a woman that's all about you, that's so into you, and make that your woman. And I learned it early. When I was in my 20s, I would get with women who were into me. And sometimes it was very gorgeous women. Yes. I would only get with women that were like so into me. And as a man, you learn that because you get with a woman that is a little bit hot on you. You feel it. You feel it in your pocket. You feel it in your worries. You do. You do get those insecure feelings. But a woman can be beautiful and be so into you. So she's a little bit wrong on that. Because a man needs to find a woman that's into him. Like a lot of times women say, get a man that's obsessed with you. That's not good. No man should be obsessed with a woman because she's going to run all over him. But you get a woman that's obsessed with you and then you love her. Woo! The sky's the limit, baby.
Don't you agree, Mr. Feather?
Word.
You're unstoppable. Because that woman will be with you till the sun burns, until the sun doesn't burn any longer. And she'll also do anything you say. And when that's productive, that's when you're winning.
We have so many role models that are not doing the right thing right now. So, for example, one of them would be Sexy Red, Cardi B. So we have role models that we look up.
Oh, she says Sexy Red and Cardi B. Man, and what community they're from? I say no more. I'm not trying to bash my people, but we bash ourselves. And not only us, other cultures as well, but we're doing it the most.
Look up to the wrong people, I would say, and we forget how feminine and how we were brought up to this world to be wives, to cook, to clean, and to be submissive to men. So I would blame the feminists as well, honestly, because we forget that men are here to work and to take care of us. So we're playing the man role, and I don't think that's the right thing to do right now.
I want something feminine and delicate.
Now you heard what she said? We're to be feminine. The man is here to work for us. Where's she from? Where is this beautiful feminine woman from?
We
A man should be a man and a woman should be a woman.
That's what men are for, to take care of us.
Okay, so we provide and protect.
Exactly.
Monetarily wise too?
Yes, of course.
What do women bring then?
We don't bring, just give birth. That's it.
That's how you look at it?
Yeah, of course. That's how if you really analyze the situation, that's all we're good
He's shocked. He's shocked.
for, to give birth. I mean, you can cook for yourself, you can clean for yourself, you can do everything for yourself.
Very true. Very true. And as a young man, that's what I did for myself. I wanted to make sure I know how to cook. I wanted to make sure I didn't make sure. Of course, you learn that anyway as a kid growing up. Your parents make you do that. But I wanted to be sure I know how to cook so I didn't need anybody for anything. So now what? Now what are you bringing to the table? And you see where this woman's from. But watch what she says here.
Why is $120 the max?
Because I don't really need anything. I can eat at Cheesecake Factory, Chili's. I can eat anywhere. Like, it's just food. Like, you could go to a taco spot, a food truck, and still have an amazing day. It's just about the connection and getting to know the person.
Hold up. Why is she saying this? Now, is she saying this to impress guys? I think it's a little bit of that too. But she means this. And look at her. She's feminine and delicate. And as I said before, it's the same girl. Where is she from? What kind of morals was she raised with? She looked like she's from Mexico. She looked like she may have came over last year, right? Because you have a lot of Mexican women that are fluent in English before they even come over. You have a lot that don't speak English, but you have a lot that do. Tons of them that do. You don't sleep, but you hear what she's saying.
And money shouldn't be a thing when you're going out to eat. You know, you could use that for something else. And steak is not gonna make me fall in love with you or be more interested in you. Absolutely not. That's
What's gonna make you fall in love then?
the way he acts, the way he treats, if he's opening the door, how he carries himself, how masculine he is, the way he dresses.
Is there ever a point in time where a man should come to you about a decision, or should he handle it on his own all the time?
It depends. I feel like a very masculine man doesn't need my advice because he should know what's right from wrong. We always want to give you guys our point of view because, you know, we have instincts as women. So we tend to feel and see things in a different form than you guys.
Yes, and it's true. And that's why you go to women for advice. You should. Like, you should go, if you have a woman, you should have a woman that has a sound mind. Like, when I picked my wife, I made sure she had a sound mind, that she understood certain things, and she had certain morals, because I wanted a woman I can go to for certain things. Of course, I make most of the decisions without going to her, but I wanted a woman I can go to help me make certain decisions, right? And the first thing I did, well, I don't want to get into what I did with my woman, but as you see, you want a woman with a sound mind.
Guys, but not 100% like taking advice from. I think as men, you need to go to your boys or like a role model that you look up to as a man instead of coming to a woman, because at the end of the day, a woman is only gonna be in your side.
Now that's a very intelligent young lady.
Man, she sure is. And this is what guys are looking for. And it's just hard to find in the West. I mean, you can find it. You can find it. It's not impossible, but it's not easy.
I know you had to eat, but what I'm saying is, like, you know how my budget is. Like me for like, I can't keep buying all this expensive food.
Hey, did you get my
This is what we getting.
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Who is this?
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
This is my friend.
Okay, your friend. Who paying for her food?
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
You are.
No. Okay, no. I'm not.
Listen,
man, we
no,
talking
I'm not.
intimate.
No, if you want to be with a woman, Miss Robert, my friends come.
Oh, so you less of a man. You less of a man if you don't pay for me and my friend. That's what she said. If you want to be with a woman. So I'm less of a man if I don't pay for you and your friend? And the other woman said $120 a date. She's inviting her friends out for food. You see the disconnect? And you see earlier the woman said, I understand why men go outside of the community and date women. You've seen it.
With it, so you need to buy her drinks.
Drinks?
You still want those Brussels sprouts? I do. Okay.
But she ain't get no salmon too, though. She ain't get no
If she
salmon.
wants salmon, she can get the salmon.
You're being rude, man. Like, who comes in on somebody? And
She's vegan.
you know what? I'm gonna show you what
So
rude is. I'm gonna show you what rude is.
definitely.
Y'all can pay for your own damn food. Y'all can pay for your own food.
Yes, and that's what men are doing. Men are doing that literally in all kinds of ways, right? Men are checking for women outside of where they're usually looking. This is exactly why men becomes passport bros. This is why men decide to date out. This is why men decide so many different things. And men actually love women from our community. Some women may not see it, but we do. I mean, all you gotta do is look at my son. That's it. And you can't tell me I don't love black women. Straight up. Look at my son, you go, oh, yeah. And you see his mother, her skin is way darker than mine. But guys have decided to step out of the community because we realize
This is the way.
passport, bro. Passport. No. It's definitely more to life than going through anything that's not giving us anything and doing for us.
Hold the line. Stay with me.
Answers come.